All right, welcome in chat. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay. I just don't have to worry. This is easy peasy. I didn't even know this role was on the script. I'm gonna fake Amni, maybe. Yeah, we got the easy thing. Like, we just don't care. We get no info. As long as we don't die in the night, we fine. We gonna claim Knight, Ravenkeeper, or Pacifist. We're just gonna outright claim. There's a wing in my face.
Extra. Read all about it. Ow. The Prime Minister's been murdered.
Oh shit. Damn it.
It was Victor. His lectern's glowing.
They've been sacrificed in some kind of satanic ritual.
Is Connie gone?
The culprits are yet at large, rampaging in our fair Ravenswood Bluff. They're somewhere among you. It could be your friends. It could be your neighbors. It could even be you.
It could be you.
Oh no.
Go find these demonic traitors and avenge our fair Prime Minister. As a side note, elections will be held in 5 days.
Wait. There's the Leviathan's not on the script.
Wait, what? It's not on the script. It's not
Good
on the
luck.
script. It's a bit.
Anyone want to do a first day chat?
We could talk.
I'm always down to chat with people.
Who wants to talk? Sure. Join in prison. Actually, Connie's.
No, I'm not muted.
Oh wait, no, Connie's got someone to talk with. Oh yeah.
Sure.
First round talk.
Yeah, let's go do that. Hello. Ah, there you are.
Well, you know what?
Hmm.
It's gonna be a really fucking interesting round for me.
Oh yeah.
I am your mayor.
You're the mayor. Amazing. All right, I will choose to believe that for now.
All right.
So, well, evil knows that anyway. So, unless you're evil and there isn't a mayor, I'm not going to hard claim back because that is entirely possible. I will tell you though that I am either the Ravenkeeper or the Pacifist.
Okay. Copy that. Raven or pacifist.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
All right. Let's see what else we got going on.
Sorry, indeed. I'm sorry.
Actually, that is a good point. I should probably just say it out loud.
Yeah, because evil already knows. They're not. People in buildings aren't going to hear you.
Hey, since Evil's probably gonna know this anyways, I am the mayor.
Can I, Clef? Can I get you for a moment?
Of course.
In case I want to keep an amnesiac bluff up. I'm probably not going to do this more than a day or two, but yeah.
Sure, makes sense. Let's see. What would your ability possibly be? What are you asking?
Does my ability tell everybody who the mayor is? Or sorry, does my ability tell all the evil players who the mayor is?
So, I already answered. I'm sorry. You already asked the question. You gotta.
Yeah. All right.
Badger. You want a badger inside here?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Let's go talk.
I'll just talk with Connie's nameplate.
It's the same kind of glow as if it was an unclaimed lectern.
Bug. Ari's doing dev work, so, you know.
Maybe.
I bet you
Shiny
know.
cat.
I mean, Ari's playing in the other
Yeah.
game, I think. Hello, yes, let's talk.
Shiny
Really?
cat.
Is he?
Hello.
What is the shiny cat?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I wake up at night, but not on the first night.
You have an asterisk. So you're the vigor
Asterisk or
mortis
possibly.
or the assassin. or the town crier, and that's actually it.
Hang on. I'm writing down what I had heard from the other.
Unless you're saying maybe possibly juggler. Because there's not a whole lot of stuff that wakes up not on the first night.
Yeah.
I will tell you that. I probably will not be waking.
You are not gonna wake up at night?
Probably.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Alright. Have you heard anything else interesting?
I've heard of a mayor.
Ah. Well, I mean, they're gonna outright come out with that if,
Yeah.
if that's
Yeah.
the case.
Probably. They did.
Also,
They
do you
were gonna-
see...
Yeah, that's Ari's butt.
Why is Ari's butt out here?
Because Ari's front is out here.
Ah, there.
Hello.
Hello.
Would anyone like to speak with the words?
Sure, but I need a little bit of water real
shiny?
quick because I'm coughing. I can't reach it. Gotta take my headset off.
Why
Fuck.
am
know.
shiny?
I don't know.
Anyone want Takis?
Did you perhaps crash?
Elber is getting a drink real quick.
No,
How dare
I haven't
they.
crashed at all.
Oh, okay. I can talk.
No,
Alright,
I
well,
haven't
let's
even left my home.
go.
I just needed to grab my water real quick there. Hello, what's up?
I'm an outsider minus the plague doctor.
You're okay, so you're an outsider but not the plague doctor. I am the amnesiac ravenkeeper pacifist.
Alright.
Alright, thank you much.
Alright, thank you. Ooh.
Elber,
Hello.
what are you?
Oh, you're going for hard claim.
I mean, I'm one of the outsiders, but
Oh, you're
that's
also
as
an
far as I'll
outsider.
say.
Uh,
Oh, you're one of the outsiders.
no, I'm not an outsider. I have talked to an outsider.
Oh, okay.
So it's not a Godfather -1, unless people are lying. I am the amnesiac, the ravenkeeper, or the pacifist.
Okay, Elber, you know my philosophy, right?
I know you don't claim amnesiac ever.
What? No, I mean, yes, that is one of my philosophies, but my other philosophy is that even if I am evil, I will help the amnesiac out.
That's valid. But I may come back to you later then. Maybe. If I'm the amnesiac.
Tell me your secrets.
If
Tell
I'm
me
the
your
amnesiac.
secrets.
It's day one.
If you're lying about being the amnesiac, I'm gonna cry.
Alright, fine. I'm not the amnesiac. I'm one of the other two.
I am sad. All right.
It's called a 3.
No,
Two
hey,
of them are
Elber, I
fake.
totally-
At
I
least two
totally
of them.
forgot what- Elber, I'm so puppy brain about that one roll that I forgot the other two when you told me.
Well, that's not my fault now, is it? Hello.
Talkies, anyone?
Yeah, I'll talkies. I've been doing all my talkies in here today. This is apparently my office.
We should have changed it up. All right, what would you want to do?
I'll do what you do.
What if I hard claim, but it's actually not the role that I am?
Then I'll also I will tell you pacifist.
Okay, I will tell you math, juggler, knight.
Oh, fun.
I'm sorry.
We have we have multiple shenanigans we can be doing here. Do we have a raven? I don't see a raven out here.
Shenanigans.
The bell rang. Hey, the bell rang. The bell rang. That bell rang and they ran off after the bell. Come on. The bell rang.
Oh,
I was
it
curious.
didn't seem like anything was happening.
Because we were waiting to start our shenanigans.
Welcome back. I was addressing a Storyteller console. Welcome back to town. This is your public discussion time. This would be the time for juggles or any other juggles and gossips actually. And amnesiac whatever. Go for it.
Okay, Morpheus is gonna juggle that. Victor is the engineer. Malachi as the tinker.
This is a lot of people.
Connie as
There's a lot of things to do.
town crier. Cliff as the knight. And Fox as the gossip.
Thank you.
Tiny box here.
I would like to gossip that there is not a mayor in play.
I would like to gossip that this is not a Legion game.
I'd like to say that I am the mayor.
Alright.
Character would like to juggle that Cliff, Kurut, Elbrart, Furrow, and Malachi are Legion.
I would like to gossip if there's an engineer in
Damn,
play
they got
that
the
haven't
team.
used their ability yet.
Hang on, I was writing something down.
Can't believe they got the Legion team right off the bat.
Oh, there'd be more than 5.
Juggler and
There
gossip
have
on
to be
this?
at least 7. Yes, there are.
This is a joke, it's a
Victor
joke.
is going to juggle that Morpheus is the mathematician, Elbrar is the tinkerer, Brightlight is the high priestess, and that myself is the juggler. You heard me?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
All right.
juggler behavior.
I would like to juggle that Brightlight, Fruxius, Fox, Elbrar, and Furo as Vigor Mortis, and I would like to gossip that one of those 5 is the Vigor Mortis.
That was interesting. I would like to juggle Brightlight as Legion, Morpheus as Gossip, Kick as the Butler, Cliff as the Scarlet Woman, and let's go Fructious as the Widow. Thank you.
You can't get a 5.
Speaking of widows, has anyone heard of a widow's call?
Wait, what do you mean?
You did a minion and Legion, so you can't possibly
Legion
get a
can
5.
register as a minion.
Oh, that's true. Jesus
I
Christ.
think I still want to do it this way.
I know.
Yeah.
Just saying. Also, god damn it. I wouldn't
Hi.
do that in a juggle.
I'm not doing a shenanigan. I was just wondering if anyone had heard if a widow was.
Oh yeah, I would have liked to know that before I juggle, but that's
Looks like no.
No. Let's like most of
Could be
like
a
widow that self-poison.
self-poison.
so we
Yeah,
don't know.
that's what I was about to
Yes,
say.
but for people who have useful abilities, you don't need to worry about the poison in that case.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, friends.
Brightlight, I'm so sad that I'm not the town crier.
Welcome to day 1 of our lovely game.
What?
The Prime Minister is dead. You've had some time to figure out how you're going to fill the power vacuum. And, well, perhaps we'll come out of this with a lovely new elected official. Perhaps it'll just be another demonic little slime ball, like all the rest. Nominations are open.
How goes, yeah.
Bright Light nominates Victor.
Bright Light nominates Victor.
Really?
Tell us why.
This is you have a giant glowing orange lectern. This is like a big red button. I just have to push it. I have to push it.
I understand.
You damn thing, me too. I don't know what I should do this.
Yeah, this is
Shake
this
handle.
is based on nothing.
All right, Victor. How do you feel about nothing?
Alright, based on nothing other than the fact that I have a giant glowy lectern, I stand out like a sore thumb, but trust me, I am not the one that killed the Prime Minister. If anything, I support the Centauri Republic. So, and all these who get the reference. But you didn't shoot the
Drop my fucking phone.
But yeah, nah. Based on nothing, it ain't me.
All right. It'll take 6 to put Victor on the block.
And I do hope
okay, no
somebody
Flower
got the
Girl.
Centauri Republic reference. Otherwise, I will feel very old.
Well, I
Anybody
keep
gonna
my
high-five
phone
me
on
at least?
Just like to check notifications and stuff.
Am I not gonna even get a high five?
I'll high
Yeah,
five.
right
It was
here.
my nomination. I'll high five.
Town crier and whatever else.
No, the only Town Crier, not Flower Girl.
I'm referencing Babylon
Yeah.
5.
But voting doesn't affect that.
Give us some
Republic.
nominations just to
Yeah.
feed the town crier.
I don't know what that is. I won't say further, but they have
Damn, it didn't even make it go away.
For the sake of feeding town crier information, Kura nominates Fruits.
Yeah, I think so.
Nominates Fruits.
I don't have anything to go on, so
Also, hold on. Just to avoid any metaing with a little misclick I did, Victor's lectern was glowing before we went to sleep.
Yeah, I have
Oh,
no idea
really?
why. I never crashed, I never glitched, I have no idea what's going on.
It
It
just
just does
happens.
that sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't really understand why.
He
Anyways,
is the chosen one.
this
I
is
was about to
just.
say,
I have
the
no
chosen
information
one.
to go on. This is just to feed a potential town crier if they're around. Close worlds.
Click your
etc.
candle.
click the candle if you know the accusation. Fruxius, your defense.
I'm fine with feeding the town crier. I feel like my lecture is nice and like not glowy unlike Victor's.
Oh, we gonna take discrimination.
If you don't like boring, unglowy lecterns, it'll take 6.
Listen, I'm just a little guy.
Yeah,
Small.
just a little bit. I'm just a man over here. I'm literally the only human.
We just can't decide on what we want to do.
And not stinky. No.
All that, and we get a big fat goose egg.
Yeah.
Big fat goose egg is not enough.
This is gonna
Second
be one of those.
call for nominations.
It really is, isn't it?
Better not to leave someone hanging.
I learned my lesson last time I was in a game with Legion on script with you.
Brooks nominates Square.
I don't know what you possibly mean. Frux nominates who?
Kura Kruger.
Fruxius nominates.
I can't
Kura.
believe it. I feel betrayed.
Tell us why.
I'm counter nominating to feed town crier. I'm not advocating to vote for this.
Alright. Kura, your defense.
Vote yes for a big win for evil.
My name is Kern, and I approve this message.
All right, I'm gonna vote for you. I'll vote for you.
Of democracy. Are you done with your defense?
Yeah, I'm good.
Let's click your hand. Click your candle.
I'll vote for you.
If you're a fan of democracy, it'll take 6.
I'll vote for myself here. There we go.
I mean, I do think it's kind of good, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, this is for democracy, y'all.
Sort of.
For super herd.
I am a lame fucking
Yeah,
mayor,
he
so
is-
please don't. Actually, but-
Yeah, this is the only mayor claim I've heard of.
Oh, you're claiming mayor.
Yes, I did a big announcement on the.
Oh, are you also claiming mayor?
No, I just
Okay.
didn't hear that claim.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was some pretty interesting voting.
I feel like it was.
Legion voting? Why did it go like high?
It definitely gave me evil vibes.
It was. I don't think it was Legion though.
Damn. Do I hear any other noms? Final
We
call.
can skip one, and on a Legion script, it's like okay to skip sometimes.
I'd rather not skip early, though, is the thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
But I have no information.
That's
Hey,
kind of why I was thinking.
Elbert, it's final 12. I am not.
It is indeed for final 12. Furrow nominates Kick. Tell us why.
Now, someone just pointed out the fact that it didn't feel like it felt like evil there, and it didn't feel like Legion vibes. The fact that we haven't been able to get more than a handful of votes actually tells me more that no, this does feel like a Legion game, and I'm not liking that feeling right now.
It could be an Engineer Legion game.
That's even worse.
Kick. Your defense.
My defense is no you.
Well, from my perspective, as a good player, they're not voting with me.
No you double Uno reverse card It will take 6.
That might have been late.
This is pretty
This is a good
interesting.
idea.
This is pretty interesting, actually.
Why do you think this is not a good
The
idea?
voting here is
I'm not
super
willing to say, but I don't
interesting.
think it's a good idea right now.
Not a good idea.
People are reading into way too many things.
Well, do we want someone executed today, or what's?
4 is
Want someone
not
executed
enough.
every day.
Bright Light, I see you have a pitchfork up.
I said what I needed to say in the nomination.
All right.
I'm closing this day in 10 seconds with nobody on the block.
The voice is.
I'm kind of okay
5.
skipping.
There's a hand.
Yes, Cliff.
Cliff nominates Cliff.
Cliff nominates Cliff, you mean?
Yes.
Secret atheist game!
Cliff nominates Cliff. Tell us why.
Wait, no, I did nominate you. Hold on.
Wait,
There's no ideas on the script. You can't nominate me.
No, I can't nominate you.
No,
Do you want to nominate yourself or not?
Yes, I'm gonna nominate myself.
All right, what's your choice?
Okay. I've learned what I can learn.
Okay, that's what I like to hear.
All right. If you want to punish learning
Sure.
with death, it'll take 6.
Sure? Question mark.
I know too much.
I don't like this if this is a Legion game.
We are many. We are legion. We are many. We are legion. We are many.
No, I kind of like this now, Bright Light.
I have learned everything I need to know.
That's.
We are legion. We are many. We are legion. We are many.
7 is enough. Cliff is on the block.
I am not
Closing the day
liking
in 10.
Didn't actually go through.
the thing that I did.
We are legion. We are many.
5, 4,
Yeah.
3,
I mean, what's the only outside that can do something?
1. Nominations are closed. Cliff. The town
Yeah.
has decided to execute you. How would you like to die?
Bright Light.
Going out to Freebird.
What? One to your right.
We're driving down the highway to
Can we get a riff in the chat? My free bird.
Yes.
All right, go to bed.
I don't even know what you're doing right there.
I can't believe that they died.
Extra, read all about it. Another victim of the horrible murders. Another found sacrificed in demonic ritual. The victim appears to be of orange coat with a cute little wah heard as their last noise.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Oh no.
Kit has died in the night.
Alright,
No.
1 sec. I would like to choose someone. I would like to.
Pick me.
Choose.
Pick me.
To be clear, what are you choosing?
Oh, Moonchild.
Pick me.
Okay.
Who you gonna pick?
Pick Furo.
Thank you.
Pick
I'm
Furo.
gonna need a pick if you are the Moonchild.
I'm gonna choose Kura instead.
Okay.
Ooh,
Chick claims
interesting.
Moonchild and chooses Kura.
Well,
That doesn't tell us anything, unfortunately.
doesn't tell us anything.
Or Kura's just evil and it won't do anything anyway.
Why?
I have learned that there is a widow in play, like this past night.
What?
Engineer.
I think so.
Engineer. Oh boy.
What?
Engineer.
You've been redeaded.
Thank you.
I think the only explanation for that is engineer or lying.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
If it's lying, I'm concerned. If it's engineer.
You're standing up there in big.
I mean, I'm okay with that if it's engineer, because it means that it's not Legion.
Big bucks.
Squeeze.
You want to talk root real quick, Fruits?
Wait, how does engineer with if it was already Legion and the engineer chooses to make
There can't be an engineer and a
So you can't be
legion.
the-
There's a
the
jinx.
engineer.
Yeah, they can't
Okay,
both be.
sorry.
Yeah. So if
So
there's an
we-
engineer, if you ever receive the engineer token, you know it's not a Legion game, unless Drunk's on the script,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
which it's not.
Anyone want to talk?
Hey, Cake, do you want to talk real quick?
Sure. What?
Belrose over here.
I guess.
Happy to talk with people I haven't talked to yet. Want to talk, Furrow?
Yeah, we can talk, Elbro.
Oh, we can't go into my office. Let's go up
Sure.
here. Every talk I had yesterday was in the apothecary.
Ah, okay. I was all over the place, so I can't match that.
What's up?
People are probably going to be questioning why I was saying that to Kick today.
A little bit, but I'm assuming that means you're a spent roll.
Nope.
No.
No.
Interesting. Then that is questionable. Why?
I will give you Amnesiac or Ravenkeeper.
Okay. It does just say at night. Interesting. I will just tell you pacifist.
Interesting. Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Brucius is trying to get one of our attention right now.
Which
I don't know.
me being in play is almost making me think Leech, but
Yeah.
hello.
Oh.
Who'd you need to talk to?
Phil, can we talk?
Yeah.
Noom.
I somehow got up here.
Whoop. I somehow grabbed my camera controls and yeeted it up to you. Noom.
By the way, I was so mad yesterday.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, my master was whatchamacallit, Fox, and Fox barely didn't vote on anything.
Ugh.
Elbar, you're the only one that knows.
Got it. Oh. There's a spot up there that you can enter the building at, because the barber pole flicked green for a second.
Ooh, I can eavesdrop?
There's a place that can happen on the side of the church, too. It might have just been because you were jumping.
No, don't jump. If you do jump, do a backflip.
I mean, she's got wings. She's got wings. She's fine.
Sure.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
See, they're fine. They're fine. They're gonna win. You put those wings to good use, right?
Hello?
Come on. Look at
Victor,
you.
you wanna talk?
Sure. First boop though.
Yeah, boop this now.
What? Are you interested?
I don't even know what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna squish you.
I'm squished. Squished.
You're squished.
I am squished. Want to have a chat?
Yay.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Don't eat my camera control.
Oh.
That's the
You
second
okay?
time. Yeah, no, that's the second time I accidentally grabbed my camera control window with my controller while I was moving, so it just yeeted itself. What's up?
I don't know. What would you like to do today?
I'll match whatever.
All right. I will give you that I am one of the High Priestess, the Town Crier, or the Pacifist.
Judging on what you said yesterday, I'm probably going to assume you're the High Priestess, and I know you're not the Pacifist because that's what I am.
Oh, really?
Uh,
8. All right, then.
Which
Hopefully
is
you save me at some point.
Yeah, hopefully it's not a leech game because yeah.
Oh, yeah, hopefully.
Because those are the only two ways that somebody can be executed and not die. Oh, fuck Legion. Fucking hell. But knowing how Clef did it last time, I don't even think he said that, right?
Yeah. I don't think it's a lead.
I'm pretty sure it's
Just
not
off,
Legion.
Just off vibes.
Just
Like,
off vibes, yeah.
Obviously, you'd have to believe I'm good, but I was voting for most nominations yesterday, and people still weren't jumping up.
I think it's not Legion. I think it's probably
Legion.
Leech.
Yeah.
Return to your podium.
Return to the podiums!
Go for it.
Where's the Raven at? Where's the there? Okay, I would like to gossip that this is a Leech game.
Okay, I'm not doing shenanigans, but I am just coming out, just to be clear. I was the engineer who made it a Widow Godfather game. I did that for a lot of reasons. To me, it confirms Legion. Someone else that is good had to receive the Widow ping. You can think that we are all Legion, the people that, me or the person that saw it. However, this is just confirming that, and I know that it has to be a Godfather game now because the person said and announced, hey, I got the Widow ping. So, yeah.
Makes sense. I don't think it's Legion.
And in that game, in that vein, I just want to come out and publicly say, hi, I'm actually your juggler. I got a number of 1 last night, and just to reiterate what my juggles were, Morpheus, Mathematician, Elbrar, Tinkerer, Brightlight, High Priestess, myself, Juggler. So either I'm the Widow poisoned, or we might have a Leech game actually, and I'm Leech host. If we want to test that, I am more than happy to die.
Did you like?
So you're implying that at least one of those the ones that's not you is correct.
If I'm poisoned, then I got more than the 1. Either way, I know that I'm the juggler.
Well,
so
yeah.
I either the
But
fact that I got a 1,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's not what I am, so...
I'll tell you straight up, I'm not what you juggled me as.
You could have just gotten a 1, Victor.
Yeah, I could have just gotten a 1, but I also thought, like, there's 2 possibilities of poison that exist on the script. Widow Ping...
You probably just got a 1.
And Legion, and, Leechos. So...
Yeah.
My thought is... take it out of contention.
Give you another couple, few seconds to chat if you like.
It really just draws the eye.
Me, nominating
Let's slide some
Victor every day
conversations here.
for their
I didn't know I was
platform.
going to be standing on the golden platform.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to day 2. Nominations are open.
Now that I think that it is probably not a Legion game, I would nominate myself.
Elbrar nominates. Elbrar. Tell us why.
Science.
Science!
All right. If you're a fan of science, it'll take 5.
Secret Moon Dandy.
Well, it's just because it's easier to just say science and then vote on it.
This is the safe bet.
I'm keeping my hand down.
I think there's better votes. There's better votes.
5 is enough. In the name of science, Elbrar has been put on the block. But they can still be beaten.
Elbrar, I wish we saved you for later, potentially.
I think this is fine. I dropped my hand there at the last second, so we can see what happens here.
Do I hear any other nominations?
That's gonna be tough to beat, I think.
It's certainly beatable. It's only minimum.
Yeah.
But I think it's fine leaving it here because we'll either something will happen or it won't, or we might also learn something even completely different.
Are you one of the 2 that you told me?
I don't even remember what I told you anymore.
Oh, okay. This
Second
makes
call.
sense if so.
Brightlight
Yes, Brightlight.
nominates Brightlight.
Brightlight nominates. Brightlight. Tell us why.
This is also for science. However, you should not vote on this.
What's different kind of science?
Town crier feeding?
If you are in favor of a different kind of science, it'll take 5 to tie, 6 to execute bright light.
Is it magic? Is that what kind of science it is? Is it magic?
I knew
Hey, Brian.
physics, I guess.
Yeah.
You're reminding me why I hate this role.
Town crier results we have.
1 is not enough.
Okay.
Also, bright light.
Do I hear
Zero
any
to
other
your
nummy
right.
nums? We do have someone on the block, so I'm gonna say final call.
Let's see it, Elbron.
No. Well, in that case, we're closing this day in 10 seconds with Elbrar on the block. 5,
That last clink sound
4,
was new.
3,
It just happens.
2, 1. Closed. Elbrar, the town has decided to execute you. How would you like to die?
Preferably by not.
Preferably by not. That's not allowed in these games. You know that.
Unless it is.
Something squeaky.
It's so very not allowed that nothing happens. Elbrar is executed and does not die.
Okay, so we never execute me again.
That's cool.
Pacifist gaming.
Yeah. No, you die in the night is what happens now.
That confirms me as good.
Yeah, which is why you die in the night now.
Or I don't, and I could still be a leech. Anyway, we're talking game state now.
We never execute you again.
Uh-huh.
Extra, read all about it. Seems like these demonic cultists have been too busy playing Monster Hunter Wilds because they've hunted a monster in the night.
Fox, I'm gonna scrungle you.
Oh.
Because if you did create a widow, you gave me
Bright
away.
Light has died.
What?
Sorry?
It's still good. It's still good.
Interesting.
Wait, bright light. What was
Amnesiac.
What the fuck?
No, it's not.
It is. It is.
No, it's not. I want to kill Fox.
No, Bright Light, the Legion paranoia was crazy. This just gets rid of this
Mark, give it
world,
up.
and then we don't have to worry about minions.
I mean, you just knew it wasn't Legion, though, if you were
Also,
engineer.
Clef.
What's up?
You knew it couldn't be Legion if you were engineer.
Yes, but this converts another player to be like, this is 100%
Yeah,
not
I guess
Legion.
so.
And there's another reason why I did it, but I can't really say right now.
Sure, why not?
Interesting.
How about this? How about this? I'll tell you, Elbro. Here, come here. I'll tell you another reason why I did it.
Were you harpy mad?
No, another reason why I did it is because someone came up to me and had claimed Dreamer, and I wasn't sure if it was Dreamer or Widow, and I totally could have been Widow pinged, I could like poisoned, right?
Yeah.
But me doing that confirms that this person did in fact just guess my role, like to my face, say my role to my face, and was not the Widow. So that's another reason why I
Fair.
did it. So I confirmed 2 players in me doing it. There are 2 players that I 100% trust because of me doing that. But I understand it. Look, it's bad for the heavy info rolls. I just
No, I
knew
get
that
it.
was
I get it.
really good.
Well,
And then also I made a Godfather, so they didn't do anything.
I'm either exactly the pacifist or the leech, so we never execute me again.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. Either way, regardless of whether you think I'm evil or good, a Widow's in play right now.
No, I believe you.
I'm going around and just like getting Heartlands for people. Like that's what I think I need to do. But I feel bad because I feel as if the people that I trust and that help me put together this world are going to be framed as Legion still, and I don't know what else to do. But we'll see how it goes. So
if it's Legion, at least one of the people that voted on me is good.
yes, if it's Legion, you would have to trust that we did this play Like this is a pretty crazy Legion play as well. But I'm not saying it's
I don't think
impossible,
it's Legion.
but-
I'm pretty
Yeah.
confident it's not Legion. If anything, it's probably Leech. But
Yeah,
I'm not
we'll
going to
see how
bet
it
it too
goes.
hard having a pacifist in the game.
Yep. But wait. Furrow, Morpheus, any of you guys want to talk?
I chose you specifically because I
Yes, sir.
Furrow,
Huh?
anyone? Morpheus?
Did anybody select me with their ability Night 2?
I don't have a picking ability.
What do you mean?
Because the warmest I've got on my ability is that I was learning players that were affected by another ability.
Interesting.
Super math, basically.
Maybe.
Oh, that is kind of math.
Yeah, because are you finding that they're affected by another ability that's whether or not
I mean,
the
all
ability
I know
went
is-
off or not?
All I know is, I asked, am I learning?
Either of you want to chat?
Sure.
I am learning.
So, what were you?
I was the knight.
Oh, nice. Don't share who you learned yet unless they're both dead.
They are not.
Then, have you told anybody your names?
I have told Kick, Connie, and Morpheus. I am very sus of Morpheus.
Actually, I guess at
Because
this point, either I'm exactly the leech or the pacifist, so I'd be safe to tell.
It's Brooks and Furrow.
Okay. If it is a leech game, though, then it doesn't. Then that just doesn't mean anything. They could still be the leech host.
I'm sus of Morpheus because yesterday Morpheus said he got a 2 and said he was the town crier.
That's not how that works.
Yeah. Then he quickly switched to mathematician, and I'm like, nah. Nah.
I don't see a math getting a 2 on this. Not this. Like, well, if it's a Leech Widow game and both of them have things that do stuff, I'm confirmed to not be the Leech host. I'd be happy to nominate Morpheus.
Cool.
Then pass it to you.
Cool.
I have something that I want to share with you. I trust you.
You're okay. I'm gonna squish you. Yes.
My computer's having
Meow
issues
squeak.
right now.
Meow meow squeak squeak.
Quick chat?
Sure.
Alright,
I'm sorry.
Hello.
Hello.
So you got a 1 juggling?
I got a 1 juggling, but my juggle included myself.
Yeah, so that's
And
probably
so
where the 1
far,
came
everybody, yeah, that's probably where the 1 came from, which means that I'm not Leech host and I wasn't Widow chosen.
from. You could still be Leech
'Cause we-
host.
Yeah.
You would absolutely not make the Leech host obvious that they're the Leech host.
Fair. Which is why I'm saying, if you want to science me out just to see if I'm Leech host, that's fine. I'm already spent.
Yeah.
I think I had maybe an idea, but I don't know how good accurate it is.
Welcome back to town. Any gossips? Come up, do them up here.
Well said. This is not shenanigans. Just in case anyone missed it. Hi, I was your amnesiac. I was learning player names every night. Night 1, I learned Kick. Night 2, I learned myself. Night 3, I died. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
Did you ever get any metrics on how close you were?
I would like to gossip that I am not the gossip.
I'm not even gonna hear that.
I legit just forgot to say what my guesses were. My guesses in order. Day 1, I guessed if I was learning players based on alignment, got a cold. Day 2, I guessed if I was learning players based on character type, got a cold. Day 3, I asked if I was learning the names of players who were affected by another ability at night, and I got a warm. But Clef had to think about it, so it's not that close, but it's the closest I've gotten.
I actually think I know exactly what it is.
Well,
Are you allowed to ask?
All
in
right.
one
Yeah.
button?
yes, that's how I got Day 3.
Okay.
Bright light.
Nominations are open, my friends.
I think your ability might be akin to this one homebrew role I think I remember about, where you basically downgraded a demon into kind of like a pucka. They have to select who they're going to kill the next day.
Morpheus.
And then you learn that
Connie.
name.
Nominates Morpheus.
In which case,
That's why.
I heard them
was picked
being
on the
very
first night,
fuss
and we were
about
just
their role.
unfortunately
We have a
picked on the
nomination.
second night.
Please listen to the
I
accusation
know
at
for
hand.
sure other
Connie, you can
people
have
are
handle.
instead, like they're hard claiming a role that has already been claimed by someone else, and I'm sus of that. Done.
Morpheus, your defense.
I haven't heard of anyone else claiming the role that I'm claiming. It's mathematician, and I've gotten ones every night. I don't think I can trust that info, so I don't know if I'm poisoned or maybe I'm a leech host. I don't know.
You claimed you got twos.
All right. It'll take 5 votes.
Hard claim you got twos to me.
I see Fox put up a pitchfork. Fox, you may have a few seconds for pertinent information. Everybody, please give the floor to Fox.
I just wanted to say, it's very likely that there's a widow in play. At the very least, if you don't believe the person who came out as the widow, the person who came out as the amnesiac also seemed to be affected by that. So I feel like it's good to be hard claiming roles right now. But that's just me.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Connie, please make it quick.
I'll hard claim as the mathematician.
All right, you know what? Since I'm screwed either way, I'm just gonna sorry claim as Plague Doctor.
No.
It'll take 5.
Okay. I'm gonna die either
don't-
way by coming out with that, so
I'd rather make the
sorry.
demon kill you then.
I don't believe this.
Which also means it was a starting.
I'm sorry.
It could be a starting Godfather.
I don't believe this.
Man,
I
That's
actually
fine.
do believe it. I kind of do believe it.
He's-
Too, but
I tried to obfuscate it and I was not able to do it pretty well.
My controller glitched out. I was thinking about putting it back up, but whatever. It's
4 is not
fine.
enough.
Fox, look, nominate Malachi.
Fox nominates
How did Plague Doctor?
Malachi. That's why.
I've heard that this is. I'm just gonna say it. I've heard that this is where other outsider is, and based on the information that I know, which is that I made a widow Godfather game, it would not have changed the outsider account like at startup. So, from what I'm hearing, we have too many outsiders. I'm more inclined to believe the Plague Doctor. I at least want to get rid of one outsider. So that's where my head's at.
Malachi, your defense.
Fox, if it was a Godfather at the start, then you didn't actually do anything. I
That's also
don't
true.
believe the Plague Doctor.
That's also
at
true.
all. And honestly, I don't know why we didn't vote for the Plague Doctor at there. But yes, I am the butler. I couldn't vote in the last one because I chose Bright Light last night.
That's unfortunate.
I don't have a cursor. What the hell?
Darn it.
We have a few pitchforks down for pertinent information. Again, please keep your comments brief. Elbrar.
I was just gonna say it could have been a starting Godfather.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright.
I forgot about that.
Kick.
Yeah.
Malachi and I talked to each other the very first day. We gave each other the exact same phrase, which is Butler, Tinker, Moonchild. I don't believe the Plague Doctor at all.
Okay.
All right.
I wish I had that
It'll
before.
take
We missed
5
it.
votes.
We missed the vote. We missed the chance.
It's my bad.
So we probably just had a Godfather and a Harpy Assassin or Scarlet Woman at the start of the game. Like,
Yeah.
if Morpheus doesn't die in the night tonight because the demon's like, ooh, Plague Doctor, then we can kill him tomorrow.
Yeah, if Morpheus is actually the Plague Doctor, I don't think they would.
0
die.
is not
And
enough.
then they would die. Or, I don't know.
Yeah, like Morpheus is 100% to kill tomorrow. I agree.
Second call for nominations.
Malachi, I'm pretty sure there's some easy options of people who will stay alive, so you can vote when you want.
Rooks nominates Victor.
I would like to know that.
Me?
Tell us why.
So I figure like we kind of like lost the chance to like go after like really good information, but
few days ago. Like we were like considering like nominating like Victor as the juggler, who thought maybe he's the leechers or something. If we miss like the opportunity, maybe we go for it now. Like this is the next best choice, maybe.
I'm fine killing leechers.
Defend yourself.
Actually, I'm on board with this because the one thing that pops into my mind right now is if we have base 2 outsider and we're saying that we already have a moonshot claim, and somebody else is claiming Plague Doctor, that means it can't be a starting Vigor Mortis, and we know it's not Legion because of the engineer, which means there has to be a leech. So I'm fully on board with doing Leech Host test.
Very
All
smart.
right, we have Pertinent from Furrow. Again, please make your comment brief.
I'm more willing to believe worlds that don't include as many outsiders as being claimed, and if it's the case, I don't think Leech is the best option that we're looking at here, especially given the Night 1 death. Or Night 2 death.
All right, it'll take 5 votes to put Victor on the block.
Well, the logic I have for that then is it's either Leech or Vigor Mortis, in which case Morpheus is obviously not going to be what they claim, or there's a Leech Host somewhere. So either way, it's 50-50 because
I think
it's
this
either...
is better saved for another day. But
I think it's Vigor Mortis.
It wouldn't have worked, right, if it was a Legion, right?
If not,
No,
engineer would not have been in play.
6
If it's Vigor, then
it's either
one of the
Legion in
outsiders
play or
lying.
Engineer in play.
Which I guess Kit could be a Vigor killed minion.
Victor's on the block. Final call.
I totally believe. I can tell you right now, I'm not a Vigor Mortis killed minion.
I guess the funny
That's
fringe
exactly what a
Legion
Vigor killed
world
minion would
is
say.
exactly the engineer claim is Legion, and the person who heard Widow, which I think was Connie, is Legion, but that's pretty fringe of the
I
world.
don't think it's Legion.
Yeah, I don't think either, but I'm just entertaining.
We're
fringes.
closing this day in 10 with Victor on the block.
The vote seemed too reasonable.
Yeah. The only thing I would
5,
say is if we do
4,
sense that there is
3,
outsider count
2,
mess,
1.
I could have
Closed. Victor,
That's okay.
the town has decided to execute you. How would you like to die?
by unanimous vote of the parliament, I am thrown in the well.
Unanimous vote indeed. Every hand in town scoops Victor up, throws him down into the well. Sorry, cistern. And you go sploosh.
It's a well.
You crack your skull on the stones at the bottom, and you die.
No.
Oh.
Good night,
It was
villagers
animation
of
there.
Ravenswood Bluff.
Thank you.
Extra, read all about it. Local VR social platform in shambles after the creator is found dead at his computer desk.
I know it's coming.
That's unfortunate.
It is said that he was just about to push the collections update before he died. You have 7 alive.
I guess that makes
Still 7?
I hate everything.
Why is everybody over there dying? Fox, you seem to be next.
I was kind of expecting
Yeah?
this to happen.
Welcome
Look
to
into
the secret
if I
Titan
wasn't
Club.
killed yesterday because I'm your dreamer. And I got some really powerful information. I'm not sure if I'm gonna come out with it just yet. However, I do trust Fox, I do trust Furrow, which also means by proxy trust Connie and kind of trust Malachi.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's talk.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, I was gonna relay a portion of that information there. Hi, I'm the Raven Keeper, for sure.
Okay.
Now. Yeah, Frooks approached me and didn't even have to have the conversation. He was like, okay, yeah, he's Raven Keeper because he had dreamed me that night. I'm looking at several other people. At this point, I think the evil team is just is not Connie. It's Kura and Morpheus.
Possibly.
I mean, especially with Victor dead now, you've proven yourself as the pacifist to me.
Or the leech.
I'm not gonna pull Leech Worlds in that instance. We're looking for someone who's drunk, and right now,
I mean, no, I am the pacifist, but like, yeah.
Yeah, I know. At the moment, that was a lift off Morpheus yesterday. That was nothing but a lift.
That's valid. I'm totally willing to vote for him today. Although I guess getting a Dreamer out is perhaps more powerful than getting the Plague Doctor, so.
There's no Plague Doctor. It's not adding up. We've got... I am thinking there is Leech, possibly. In which case, I'm just talking to the Leech right now, because this is... But, at this point, there's no sense in worrying about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been confirmable evidence from an engineer.
Mm-hmm.
There's been confirmable evidence from you not dying that you're either exactly the Leech or a pacifist. I don't like Kick's choice of Kura.
I don't either.
Especially when I was offering myself.
Yeah.
Because then that ends up proving nothing, and I think that was to hide it because they were actually the Godfather, who was Vigor killed.
I'd almost rather go for Kira then.
I would still rather go for Morpheus first, just to solve that, to close that world ahead of it. There's enough of us alive that it's not going to happen.
That's true. We still got 3
Malachi's
executions.
definitely an outsider.
Yeah.
I'm not going to die, because especially with the Widow Ping out. Connie got the Widow Ping, so Connie's good.
Oh, I'm probably not going to die either, because that would confirm me as good. But if we can't both be in the final 3 if there's a Leech. Oh yeah, we could.
We can,
if one of us is the host.
Leech hosted.
Yeah, it could be. You could be the host. True.
Yeah, if it comes down to it in final 3, then and I'm still in it, you're still in it, and I'm trying to think who else would be.
It could just be a Vigor game,
I would say
though.
Me, if it's Kura who's still around, I would say we need to go after Kura.
Yeah. All right. Let's get Morpheus today. I'm totally down for that. I was down for it yesterday, but.
Yep.
The logic, yeah. Me?
Would you still? Yes. Would you still be down to do the thing?
Oh yeah, we were just talking about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Malachi, can we catch up?
You only have like 30 seconds at most.
It's fine. I only need 30
Then go quick.
Yeah, Vigor makes more sense.
Oh shit! Malachi, Furrow wanted to talk to you.
Yes, please.
Furrow wanted to talk to you.
Oh, I thought you wanted to talk to us.
I don't know how I feel about certain things. Here, you want to? I want to trust you. I want to tell you everything. I've already told town like almost everything I know, but.
I mean, we can run into the bakery for like a second.
But if we're thinking it's a Vigor world, then Vigor would have a reason to kill their minions.
Yup.
In which case you're not...
Especially
Yeah, that's
picking
what
the
I'm saying.
mayor, who can't possibly die.
That's the whole reason I chose the mayor.
You want to pick an evil player, though.
I didn't know who was evil.
The evil player wouldn't...
And that'd
Yeah,
be a
evil player
complete
would
shot in the
live.
dark.
Yeah, exactly. Which could be what happened. Well, or you could just not be. Yeah, like we didn't learn anything from it. Is the point? Unfortunately.
Why didn't you die,
Alright. Yay.
Pacifist,
Town gets,
supposedly.
I'm gonna say this right now. Town gets not my vote unless Fruxius puts their hand up.
Oh no.
God damn it.
You know I'm not gonna die at night.
I'm pretty sure most people know this, but I did, because Clef allows me to keep guessing even while dead, I have now bingoed my ability. I essentially make every demon into a Puka. They must select their kill a night early, and I learn the player they select. So the demon selected Kick night 1, which meant Kick died night 2. I learned myself night 2, and then I died night 3. Based on that Amni ability, looking at the script, I feel like that ability is only really interesting in a Vigor Mortis world. Like, there's not a lot of, like, protection you can interact with to try and save kills, but Vigor Mortis is interesting because if we can see who the demon is killing and then execute them instead, which could stop a vigor poison. This makes me think socially that it is a vigor mortis world.
What was specifically the wording on the bingo?
Sorry. The wording specifically was the demon must choose their kills a night early.
Specifically their
I
kills.
learned the
Okay.
player I learned the player that is picked.
Okay.
I did say like a la Puka somewhere in there.
Yeah. I was just trying to see if it would have any indication
Hello.
or
So I'm gonna
not
reveal my
really.
information. On night 1, I dreamed Fox. I got Engineer Scarlet when I went to Fox, asked him to give me 3. He gave me Engineers, 1 of the 3. I was like, yes, you're the Engineer. Then I dreamed Furrow, who gave me Gossip and Tankra in his 2. I saw him as either Ravenkeeper or Assassin, and then the Godfather thing happened. Furrow was like, pick me, which makes sense for the Ravenkeeper. That made me like pretty confident that like he's actually the Ravenkeeper, and also asked him. Then I picked Malachi, got Malachi as either Butler or Godfather. I think we should go for either like Morpheus because I don't really trust that thing. We should also consider possibility since there is a widow that they have poisoned Kura as their pick, which means like the mayor win might not be a thing. There also might be the leech host because I can see
absolutely not going for a mayor win here.
Because at that point,
Yeah.
die at that
Nominations, my friends. They are open.
Malachi nominates Morpheus.
Malachi nominates Morpheus. Tell us why.
I believe in the amnesiac. I believe in the bingo. I believe that it's more interesting in a vigor mortis world than a leech world. And in a vigor mortis world, one of the outsiders must be lying. And I know it's not me, and I don't think it's the dead one.
Well, I guess it could be, but
Morpheus, your defense.
Yeah, I don't doubt the amnesiac claim, and you have good point there, but I'm just saying what my token was, so I don't have anything to go off of or anything to point away from me.
All right. I see pertinent from Victor again. Please make it brief.
More so something that I wanted to point out in regards to Malachi in this. Little convenient that both of Malachi's masters, yesterday and today, both died at the same time. If we're looking at outsiders, we're up 1. Morpheus could be lying, but so could Malachi if we believe that Kick is the Moonchild. That's it.
True.
All right. Yes, Furrow. You're pertinent. Please, be quick.
Pertinent in regards to that, they have been dreamt as not a demon. Let's not worry about Malachi. Let's worry about the outsider that has not been seen.
That's a fair point.
Agreed.
All right. It'll take 4. Boop.
Could have been the new widow target, but yeah, I got it.
Did you treat Malachi as fruits?
Butler or Godfather?
Got it.
Five is enough. To put Morpheus on the chopping block.
how many people do we have left? Hold on. 1, 2,
7.
Nice.
It should be 7, right?
5. Oh, Connie just crashed.
Oh, got me crash.
I know.
Well, now we've got time to count.
I was gonna say.
1, 2.
We crash in this game.
1,
We love
five,
crashing.
2,
six,
It's because I got killed. Now the game is this.
3,
We'll wait for Connie to
4,
get back.
1. 4, 2. Sorry.
We've got 7 alive. I don't know that you're gonna be beating 5, but you certainly can.
Probably not.
Hey, question.
Did
Oh
you
wait,
claim
we're
already
doing
before?
game.
Yeah.
We don't want to do game info while someone's
Yeah,
away,
we
right?
should be talking about game info.
Yeah.
Somebody's crashed.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it's radiation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm one of exactly 2 things.
me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot.
That
Wait,
was
what?
so great.
Off-script Zombul, is that the okay, did the off-script wizard wish for an off-script Zombul, and then that's the clue?
It's just the dice.
Yeah, see,
Honestly, if I was the option, if I'm the wizard, I'm just wishing for that. I want that bug.
I wish my pet, my
Hilarious clue of a wizard wish.
I wish 3
lectern
random players
glow.
had their pedestals lit up like that.
Sure.
Forget
That'd
that.
be fun.
My wizard wish is for everyone to just end up in town square every night, as opposed to ending up in the cabin.
Ooh.
That would be crazy.
Wizard wish that you get to learn everything the demon does that night, but at the same time, everybody has insomnia and just runs around the town square.
I wish that the only location available for private chats is the graveyard.
I look for a management console for the rest of the game.
That could actually be viable. In
That'd
some
be
way.
a
That was
spicy one,
nasty.
though.
It
Oh.
would. And get a
I
break
wish
up.
for my counterpart is like make like a good player into like.
You know what? I wish that anybody that leaves town square during the day dies.
I wish for some ice cream.
Hang on, I'm gonna go over here.
Oh, the question. Oh, the god.
That would be
so bad.
Okay.
And to get a college degree, it's just an econ.
Oh, I'm doing real good.
I wish to be
The
done with
cost
my
is the
college
storyteller decides to
degree.
manually go in and send you back to the
so much
cabin,
info.
killing you.
Okay,
Alright.
just
My wizard
I
is
wish for
Reverse Legion.
just the college majors in.
Oh, revert.
You look so spooky. Why are you slapping me?
And then it's just the history major.
How the fuck would you
That's
interfere?
how
How would
you
you
interpret
interpret?
law majors.
Come here, I want to pat and make that tail wag.
There is a
Oh, yeah, make the tail wag.
role that was made
Yeah,
called the
make the
Actor,
tail wag.
which
Ruff, ruff, ruff.
is
That's cute.
townsfolk that is basically Legion.
Thank you.
And then it's like, hey, we can
All
agree
good
we're
players
not
are
nearly as bad
actors.
as
Yeah,
that
I mean,
guy.
And they,
theoretically, I
the
feel like we
game
have
has
the
a
exact
global
characters
heretic
locked down.
ability. So,
Is Connie
the whole
back
point
yet?
is that the town is trying to get
Connie did
themselves
log in.
killed so that the evil team can win.
Exactly, like.
So that the good can win.
I trust like 4
people
people now. Like, and I usually.
We
never
shouldn't
in
be
that spot.
discussing game state while we're waiting for somebody to come back.
Medical science. They cut our funding. Envi science. They just cut everything.
Doing this.
Squeaky. Squeaky.
Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky,
Squeaky,
squeaky,
squeaky,
squeaky, squeaky, squeaky, squeaky, squeak, 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 squeaky, 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 squeak, squeak.
All right.
If this game actually
Connie's
turns
back.
into a game at the end,
Is it?
Just to remind everybody, if I may please
I
have
don't
your
see it.
attention.
That means
If I may please have everybody's attention. Morpheus is on the block with 5 votes. This can, however, still be beaten. Final call.
Oh, there it
My
is.
vote counted, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Morpheus is on the block. Sounds
I
good.
have one question.
Yeah.
If we're looking into Vigor Worlds, at this point, we're probably looking at least one dead Vigor minion. Do we have any ideas on who that might be?
It would be specifically Kick. Or, no, sorry, Cliff. No, Cliff. Yeah, Kick, sorry.
Clef.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
people like
if
that,
it is
but
a
okay.
vigor killed minion, Kick is actually
All right,
somewhat
we're closing this
likely
day in
because-
10.
Oh.
Yeah, I meant Kick, yeah.
Yeah, Kick is actually somewhat likely because if the
5,
demon has to pick night 1, the
4,
demon has no info. But if you're a
3,
vigor, you know who the minions are.
2,
They could have
Yeah.
also just
1.
chose me at random too.
Closed.
But
It's true.
if we believe
Morpheus.
that- if we believe Kick is the
If I may
minion,
please have your attention.
yeah.
Morpheus, the town has decided to execute you. How would you like to die?
Because I'm so small, getting stepped on. I am
Getting
right now, too.
stepped on. Let's see who nominated you. Malachi nominated you. Malachi
Oh, no.
is just walking around, going to bed, and you feel a squish under your paw. You feel like you stepped in gum, but flat.
I'm also starting to think this doesn't go
Morpheus is flattened. Morpheus is executed and dies. Good night, everybody.
Aw.
Yeah.
Extra, read all about it. local demonic cult ramps up their recruitment efforts. But they really don't understand what recruitment is. As a mutilated mess of blood and guts has been found. The remains of Malachi and Elbrar.
Oh,
Wait, what?
confirmed me is good. Thank you.
Phoenix was the plague doctor.
Okay, so that's fine.
You have 4 alive.
So Kick has to be a bigger killed minion.
I mean, the other option is I star passed, and there's a Scarlet Woman, and Fox is lying, but that is just not correct. So.
No, but that means that Kick would have to be bigger. No, I'm not. Bigger kill. I'm not.
Wait, isn't this solved like super easy at the moment?
You'd have to. I know I'm not.
Let me talk.
What's the solve?
Who do we think is the demon?
There's 2 worlds here.
Godfather, why does it have to be me?
What, Fruits? What did you dream Furrow as again?
I want to point out that
I saw Furrow as either Ravenkeeper or Assassin.
Okay, not a demon. Thank you.
like completely out of thin air.
Question, are you...
I'm the pacifist.
Were you the pacifist?
Yeah, I'm the pacifist.
Okay. I didn't... Like, I was thinking about dreaming you, but I was like, I'd probably get like Pacifist Legion or something.
Oh, you absolutely would have gotten pacifist leash.
Yeah.
Hey, Frooks, can we talk? Because I have one question to ask that's important.
Okay.
4?
We got 4 alive.
We're on 4.
Because of the double kill, yeah.
And if we believe that
Fucks.
Morpheus is actually the what is it? The Plague Doctor. That means Clef now has a minion ability.
Well, Morpheus.
Oh yeah.
Morpheus has to be an outsider.
Yeah,
Morpheus is an outsider for sure. Yes.
Yes.
So like Morpheus just confirmed.
I mean, to be fair, there is another world, but that world is not correct because I know it cannot be correct.
I am kind of leaning now because let's see.
I just don't want people to discount potential worlds.
Yeah, there's no way we can have 3 outsiders.
Sure.
Wait, can I join this?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. So, the way I see it, there's kind of, given the remaining alive players, there's kind of 2 worlds for me. If you believe, like, Fox and Connie are a pair, right?
And
Connie...
Frooks mostly. Frooks mostly.
I would be part of this pair too.
Wait, why? Why would you be part of it?
Because I could have if I was the leech and there's a Scarlet Woman, I could have star passed.
But I didn't. I
which is why I'm saying I'd be part of this pairing because there would still be a Scarlet Woman.
I don't think that's important.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Well, who do you guys think it is?
I think it's just Kura.
Because
we have a night ping that says Furrow can't be the demon?
A night ping? Wait, who is claiming night?
I thought I had heard.
No one was claiming
heard
night.
it too. It was Cliff.
Well, that's interesting. I will say though, I heard of a math 3 on the night that the widow would have gone off, right, because of my ability. You would have made the demon kill an extra day later, so that was one of them. And it could have been the Moonchild. So it was Moonchild, Widow Ping, and your ability. So to me,
wait a minute.
That means that it can't be
Wait a minute.
Kura.
Yeah, you're right. If that's correct, what the Moonchild. Who's the math?
Yeah. What's up?
Who's the math, Connie?
Connie, and I 100% trust Connie.
So
unless they were widow poison, but I think a 3 makes sense.
But we only have Kura, Furrow, you, and Connie left.
Wait, what are Connie's numbers? Do you know? Like
It
for
was
all
like
nights?
1. It was like 1, 3, and then something else I don't remember. But the 3 happened the night I did it, and I think that makes sense to me because it would have been Widow, it would have been your Amni ability, and then it would have been the Moonchild bouncing off of Stormcaught. Because he would have received a 2 in the event that Kuro was just demon. Because then everything's working properly.
Another character. Okay, yeah, the Stormcatcher's a character.
I did ask that. I asked that for the,
The
ST.
problem here, Fox. Who is poison?
I think it's just a vigor, right?
I actually
Who
think
was
it was
poisoned
Furrow.
by the widow, Fox?
I actually think it was Furrow. I actually think, or sorry, not Frooks. I think it was Frooks.
Makes sense because of the thing. Yeah, I don't think that makes sense.
Maybe.
I think it's just unfortunately.
I think we sleep.
I think we do sleep.
Yeah, how much do we have?
Yeah.
Unless we're thinking that there's a mean storyteller who has played Dr. Assassin.
It's Clef, so you know, he's gonna
Me?
do something.
Mean? I'd never be mean.
Yeah, like, we have like so like right now. Unless it's a bit brain
Like I've told you, you can't trust Cabot.
The thing is, if Clef was Storyteller Assassin, then they haven't used their ability because Morpheus was executed. We got
Right, no, you're
double kill,
right.
and we know from the engineer there is a Godfather.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So the biggest thing is, I'm fairly certain this is Vigor, and that what it is we actually had a starting Godfather. Vigor brought it down to 1. Godfather
No, I think you're right.
back up to 2.
No, I 100% agree with you.
That's why I think.
And the only thing is, based off of this amnesiac ability, we knew Kick died night 1. And they would have had to choose the first night as soon as they learned who their minions are without coordinating anything.
Engineer has said Widow Godfather.
Yeah, if we leave Malachi to be the butler, we know Morpheus to be the outsider at least.
Which I still think means Kick is just not the Moonchild.
Is not the Moonchild.
Yeah.
It's either Kick is not the Moonchild or Malachi
I
was
think
the
the evidence
chosen
points towards Malachi being evil way more than me.
Then why did Malachi die in the night? Self-killing Godfather?
Why did I die in the night?
Vigor killed Minion.
Vigor killed Minion is possible. And the only world that I would entertain
Plus
in
the
that
Dreamer
game
got Malachi as the Godfather.
is that Malachi was Vigor killed, Vigor Minion killed, and they killed you to hide the poison. Because Bright Light was already dead.
Or not.
That's the only world that I could see taking Malachi as a Vigor Minion.
This is your final 4.
Final 4?
Yeah. We had a
Do I
double
hear any
kill.
nominations? You can, of course, sleep. There are reasons for multiple kills to happen. But it's up to you.
It's impossible for us to have. It's impossible for us to have
I mean,
no matter what, the world is that either Cake or myself is a minion, so we can sleep safely.
We could have a Plague Doctor Assassin now, and he could be mean, but I don't think that's.
Demon candidate as town.
Kura.
Kura. Okay.
For me, it's between
I would rather not discuss that and get the demon ideas.
I trust
Well,
Furo
so
because it's a Dreamer thing.
I feel okay. Are noms open?
I have another world, but I don't know if I
Nominations
should
are open.
discuss it aloud, just in case the demon kills to make it true.
Fox will nominate Kura.
Yeah.
I'll explain why. I'll explain why.
No, you're right. You're right.
Cora. Fox dies.
Yeah. I'm Harpy Mad, and I already broke Harpy Madness today in not pushing who I'm Harpy Mad for, and I don't think the ST will make me make Connie die at this rate. I think Kura is just the demon, and I honestly thought Elbrar, or not Elbrar, fucking Clef might do this at the end of the day anyway, so I feel like we just have to force our hand as town here.
Cora. What the heck? Your defense.
Well, that's a crazy one. Here's the other world that I have. The other world that I have, which I wasn't going to say, I was hoping we were going to wait for the next night, but the only thing holding up the Widow world and some other information is Fox Engineer backed up by Connie.
And
what if
Fructious.
Connie... Well, Fructious, but we could have poisoning there. What is the possible world where it's a Night 1 Widow, where Fox and Connie are on the evil team, Widow self-poisons to hide, or something else like that, and then we got some Vigor stuff going on?
All right, I see a lot of pitchforks. We're gonna hit these in a sequence. Please make your comments brief. Bright light.
Why is there a harpy in play if you made Widow Godfather?
Plague Doctor.
Plague Doctor, Bright Light.
Right.
That is.
Forgot about that.
Oh man,
Right.
that is weird.
Kick.
I just want to mention, because we're in the final three, Furrow and Fruits are part of the night ping. That's all I got.
Yes.
For a night.
Like, unless you think that Clef's information is bad, then, which it could be, but I don't know. I can't place this as a minion.
I mean, if Kick is a Vigor killed minion, then Cliff could just have bad info.
No, Clef was
Right.
night.
It will take.
Yeah, Cliff was
Two
night.
minutes.
So
That's what I'm saying.
that's night one info. So
Night
you
one,
can't have a
Malachi.
vigor poison can't happen on night
right,
one.
Right.
And I know.
I'm thinking of the amnesiac stuff.
This is 100% right. This is 100% right from my perspective. Because I know the night information can't be wrong.
I don't like Kick voting on it, but I think this is. Well, we're committed to it, so it doesn't matter.
Correct. Or it's
8
exactly Connie.
votes is
If it's
far more than enough.
There's not enough.
Kura is on the block. That sure is a lot of votes, isn't it?
I don't think there's enough left.
Definitely has one at this point, I think.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. That can't be beaten.
Okay.
There's just one small problem.
What?
Connie dies.
What?
Oh, that, okay.
The game is over.
That's okay. Nice.
What?
That's
Oh, because they both might
It's fair.
die.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I mean, if it probably means that we got it wrong, and we lost anyway.
Maybe.
Evil has
Yeah,
devastated
of
the
course.
village.
And the evil team has won.
Hope is
You all did have it. I'll tell you right now. Kura, your very bold demon, your vigor mortis, claiming mayor right off the bat. You had him dead to rights. But the day before, you executed Morpheus, the Plague Doctor, which gave me a minion ability. I chose to gain the Harpy's ability,
Of course.
and I made Fox the Engineer mad that Connie is evil.
You.
And it was.
Oh, what?
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Connie was your widow,
What the
created
fuck
by Fox's
happened?
ability.
What the fuck happened this game?
Connie was your starting assassin who was changed into the Widow on night 2 when Fox used his ability. Connie decided to poison itself and ensure that the ping didn't go out.
Nice.
And then claimed the ping itself. Very sneaky. Very, very sneaky.
Still confirmed.
And-
engineer, but yeah.
I just want to make the point here. Yes, I am fully willing to use abilities like Madness to end the game in Final 3. So I advise you respect it.
Man, I didn't think Cliff.
I mean, I thought you would just force the final 3 today.
Let's go to
I don't
Cliff,
think I agree with it.
your knight, who learned that Phyrexius and Furrow were not the demon. This is true information. Phyrexius is your dreamer. Phyrexius got a lot of good information. If I were to do this over, I probably would have given slightly different information. I was trying to inspire a lot of Legion paranoia in Fruits because I gave him all minions. Fruits checked Fox, learned Engineer or Scarlet Woman, checked Furrow, learned Ravenkeeper or Assassin, then checked Malachi, learned Butler or Godfather. All this is true information, of course. Fox was your engineer. Furrow was your Ravenkeeper. And Malachi was your self-killing godfather.
I thought that might be.
That threw me off so hard, by the way. I thought Storyteller would assassinate
Very tricky
you.
plays from the minions this game.
Yes.
Elbrar, over here. You did a great job of setting yourself up as a leech frame, but luckily the town pushed away from it. So, yeah. Elbrar's ability only procs to save themselves. I very strongly considered saving Morpheus with it, but it really felt like Good didn't need the help.
Yeah, what are confirmed? Yeah.
I was kind of right.
That would have pointed to Leech Worlds elsewhere.
Victor was your juggler, who juggled 3 people as things that they were not claiming, and himself as the juggler. So we learned a 1. It happens. It happens. Kick was your Moonchild.
Good pick.
Who picked an evil player, and they didn't die. Of course, if they were the Stormcloud Mayor, they also wouldn't have died.
Yeah.
But that is still a good way to make sure that an extra kill doesn't happen. And that leaves us with Bright Light. This game's Amnesiac.
You're welcome.
And you did indeed bingo your ability. You did have a little help from Malachi. Malachi, did I tell you I was going to run this ability?
No?
No? Okay, good. I was trying to remember if I had.
No, I'm just like, I know this ability because it's on one of my scripts.
Yeah, I mean, I think I ran it by... No, I ran it by Nick, though. Anyways, yeah, your ability was the demon picks their kills one night in advance. You learn who they pick to kill. And it could have been some very nice, some nice confirmation for yourself, perhaps. You just happened to die a little quick.
It's very funny when the palm reader gets the palm reader.
I mean, the nature of the ability gave me a really good read on the game. I knew who the demon was after I knew it.
Yes, Victor?
Was Malachi the starting godfather or the engineer made godfather?
Malachi was the starting godfather. There was a Vigor Mortis -1 and a Godfather +1.